Namaste. His elevation as the national president of Bharatiya Janata Party signified a generational change in the leadership of the party. He is new to Delhi, he is new to national politics, but he is a quiet organizer. He is known to be a no-nonsense man and very strong in organization. He is our guest today, Sri Nitin Gadkari.
Namaskar.
Nitinji, namaskar. Welcome to our show. Nitinji, I would like to start off with on a personal note. You said after you became the president, you said you've had a very humble beginnings in the party. You stuck posters, you wrote slogans on the walls for the party during the elections. Now, when you came to know that you were going to be made the president of the party, how did you feel? What did you feel? What thoughts have crossed your mind?
I was never expecting that the party leadership would select me as a president. And even in my dreams also I never expected. But it is a great task. The chair which was occupied by Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Advaniji, it is a great chair. I am not of that level. I am not capable what type of leadership we have as a president. I am only a worker of Bharatiya Janata Party. I feel that chair will give me the guidance and particularly the inspiration and motivation to work for the party, because the once upon a time was a chair which was occupied by Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Advaniji. And it is really even I am today also I am not exactly getting what is the big post it is. It is really a big task. Before coming to this, taking the charge of a president, I was not expecting that it is a big work. It is a big responsibility. But every day I am feeling now it is a big task, big responsibility.
The time that you have become the president of the party, if you look at it objectively, it's quite a bad patch for BJP. It's lost two successive elections to the Lok Sabha. Now the party, people say there are a lot of internal squabbles and there are differences of opinion. In the states are also there is quite a lot of disorder. You yourself said discipline is a very important thing for the party, and there's a lot of people who are not following the discipline. How do you look at the internal party affairs of BJP?
Now we are a democratic party. We are a party where a lot of people have many opinions. We believe in democratic system. One thing is very correct, that is, for running party in a nice way we need mutual trust and discipline. I feel that now this is a time, by experience in 6 months, it is a good time. Party is working in a good direction. Discipline is there, mutual trust is there, team spirit is there, mutual understanding is there, and all senior leaders are cooperating me very nicely. And I feel that with the cooperation of all my leaders and with the strength of the workers, in 2014 we will make miracles. And again, with a great power, we will be in power in the center in 2014. That is my positive confidence about my party, on the basis of my party workers and the party leaders.
Nitinji, since you mentioned 2014 and the hope that you might get to power and you will get to power, well, who's your prime ministerial candidate? No, in 2009 and 2004, you fought elections. 2009, you had LK Advani as the prime ministerial candidate, but it didn't click. Now today, you don't have a leader of that stature, and Advaniji probably will be too old to be projected as the prime ministerial candidate. Do you have a prime ministerial candidate for 2014?
The BJP have got a lot of leaders who have the potential to become a prime minister. At the time of the election in 2014, before election, the highest body in the party, the parliamentary board, will decide who will be the leader for the 2014 election.
Are you likely to be the prime ministerial candidate?
Not at all. I don't want to become a candidate. I want to serve my party. Party has given me too much. I'm happy.
If you said, the highest body of the party would decide. If the highest body of the party sits down and says that Gadkari should be the prime ministerial candidate.
It is a hypothetical question. But as far as my position is concerned, I am not in any race.
You are not interested at all.
I am not in the race, neither interested.
Mhm.
I am working for my conviction, for my party. Even when I became a president, I refused to contest the Rajya Sabha seat from Maharashtra because I want to work for my ideology and I feel that the party is given too much to me. I want to give something for the party, for the nation, and there will be no problem. In 2014, there are a lot of leaders who have got good potential.
Nitinji,
And
there
we
is
can
quite a
select
lot of
any one of them at the time of the election.
quite a lot of talk in the media, in Delhi, in political circles that Narendra Modi might be projected as the prime ministerial candidate.
Narendra Modi is also equally very competent. He is a role model for the development. But whatever the decision for the prime minister's post at the time of the election, who will be our candidate, that will be decided by our parliamentary board at the time of the election.
Since you are the party president, I mean, there must be some idea, at least some kind of a basis. These are the points that we would consider. What kind of a basis or what kind of a points would you consider to project somebody as the prime ministerial candidate? I am asking you this because Congress has a clear, probably they will definitely project Rahul Gandhi as the prime ministerial candidate, young and who is scion of the Gandhi family, the history. Now you will have to match that. What kind of criteria would you adopt?
I feel that Rahul Gandhi is a family choice of the Gandhi Parivar. And as far as the Congress party is concerned, it is becoming a party like a private limited party. There is no democracy. We have a collective team spirit, the leadership, and we are taking decision by considering viewpoint of all the leaders. We are a democratic party. And I feel that at that time we have got a lot of people, lot of good leaders in the party, and at the time of the election we will decide who will be the good leader, capable leader.
Now you said Rahul Gandhi will be the decision of the Gandhi Parivar. Now your prime ministerial candidate will be the decision of Sangh Parivar?
Not at all. Sangh Parivar never interfere in politics. I am related with Sangha and I am proud of it. But the fact is that our day-to-day activities and our many decisions, Sangha never interfere in it.
Nitinji, since we are on the Sangh and Sangh related point, what do you think now in the present context in 2014 and before that there are several state elections, would you still harp on Ram Mandir, Ayodhya, Common Civil Code, or do you think these issues have passé? I mean, they've lost their relevance and they need not be the main issues of BJP? Or if that is the case, what would be the main issues of BJP?
Now, if the president is changed, it doesn't mean that the policies are changed. Whatever the policies which are accepted by party in the past, they are to be continued. As far as the Common Civil Code and the other things which you have referred,
Ayodhya, Ram Mandir.
issue, they are all on issues, and many times I given my opinion on that issues, and we are very clear about it. But as far as the situation is concerned, in the 21st century, we need politics for progress and politics for development, and this is related with the concept of nationalism. राष्ट्र की सर्वांगीण प्रगति और विकास. So this is also a mission. Surajya, Sushasan and Antyodaya. The Rashtravad is also our main thinking, and on that basis our party is working from last many years. Our party has got an ideology of nationalism. At the same time, the Hindutva is not a part of any politics. As per the definition of Supreme Court, it clearly indicates that it is a way of life. It is related with tolerance, it is related with development, it is related with good governance. So definitely on that basis, we want to build up our party in that directions, and all this issue I have already cleared
Nitinji, will I be right if I summarize like this, that in 2014 elections and before that the state elections, you would project development, you will project inclusiveness, etc., as the main agenda, and put Hindutva, Mandir wahi banayenge, Ayodhya, common civil code, slightly secondary importance, not so much.
This is the problem.
Is that right?
When we say politics for development and progress, people say now you sidetrack this issue. When we take this issue, the people say you are sidetrack the economic issues, the price rise. Now in the present situation and scenario, price rise is an issue, farmer suicides is an issue, power shortage is an issue, unemployment is an issue, poverty is an issue. In the planning commission, the Saxena committee, Tendulkar committee, Sen Gupta committee, World Bank, Asian Bank, they have reported that 41 crores of population is increased in below poverty line. These are the fruits of UP and Congress government. These are the important issue. And I sincerely feel that this price rise, unemployment, poverty, these are all issues related with, not related with a caste, it is not related with the caste, religion, creed or language of any individual. But this is related with the wrong economic policies and bad governance. And this wrong economic policies and bad governance, this is in the Congress regime. You just take the case. When we have in Delhi a non-Congress government, Janata Party government led by Morarji Desai, there was no price rise, no inflation. When we have the government of Atal Bihari Vajpayee's NDA government, no price rise, no inflation. Whenever we have the Congress government, every time we have price rise and inflation. It is because of the wrong economic policies. The farmer suicides, now it is increasing day by day. It is really a shameful thing for the all political party and politicians. The poverty, the law and order situation, the Naxalites problem, the internal and external security and the terrorism, the way in which the innocent people, the way in which they are killing, it is not a good thing for India. The cross-border terrorism from Pakistan is continuously going to increase. These are the basic issues.
Nitinji, you're touching the very important issues. You touched price rise, you've touched about farmer suicides, you've touched about lack of concern for the downtrodden, and all these issues you are touching, especially the terrorism, Maoist violence, etc. But look at this, in 2009, before the elections and during the elections, the price rise was at its peak. You've made it an issue, but the Congress has come back to power. In spite of price rise, in spite of terrorism, in spite of Maoism, in spite of unemployment, everything, your tally has gone down and Congress tally has gone up. How do you explain this? How do you look at it?
Now, the situation is that Congress is playing the caste politics. The Congress is playing communal politics, and Congress want to divide the people on the basis of the religion. Congress creating the fears between the mind of the minorities. And what is the meaning of secularism in Congress? The secularism means appeasement for terrorists. The Congress party, the way in which they tackle the issue of Afzal Guru, after the judgment delivered by the Supreme Court, still the Congress party is not ready to implement it. And today it is confirmed from Delhi government. The file was delayed for 4 years because of the pressure from the, at that time, the Home Minister, Mr. Shivraj Patil. Is it an approach of Congress party?
But you are saying all this, the people are not taking your point.
The Congress has playing the caste card and the communal card, creating the fears between the minds of the minorities that the BJP people, the NDA is anti-Muslim and they will create a lot of problems for you, and because of that fears, they are getting that vote. This vote bank politics is also responsible for that. Between the minds of backward, Congress create an impression that BJP is anti-backward. Now I tell you one thing, it is the image versus reality case. The Congress marketing something, some particularly issues in such a way and creating confusion in the mind of the people of India, and they are they take the advantage of the situation. That was the reason.
You think the Congress has a better strategy to fight elections?
Not at all.
Mhm.
Someone is using this communal politics, taking advantage of these minorities votes and backward votes, and creating fears into the mind of minorities and backward. This is not a good politics.
One thing that I appreciate in what you are saying is that you are able to size up the Congress, you are able to judge what are the strengths of Congress. In fact, for a leader like you, to judge the strength of an opponent is also very important. What do you think are the strengths of Congress?
Once upon a time, Congress has got 425 parliament seats. What is the position of Congress? Now, Congress also, with the alliances, they are in the power. Now, the difference between Congress and BJP is not that much. We are just lose more than 45 seats, less than 30,000 votes. I feel that it is not a big margin. And definitely, in the next parliament election, we have decided to concentrate on minorities, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, the particular laborers in unorganized sector, and by friends of BJP to make good work in the intellectual class, particularly professionals, doctors, engineers, lawyers, journalists, industrialists, traders. And I have a confidence that within these 3-4 years, we will increase our vote bank by 10%, and definitely we will going to win in 2014 with a good majority.
You said that you are portrayed, your party is portrayed, the perception, the party is portrayed as anti-backward, anti-Muslim, anti-Christian. Then how are you going to remove this kind of a perception, and how are you going to reach, how are you going to penetrate these sections?
If we are anti-minority, then why Atal Bihari Vajpayee select Dr. Abdul Kalam as the President of India? We are not anti-minority. In NDA's regime, lot of Muslims going to the pilgrimage of Hajj, the facilities has opened by NDA government. We are not anti-Muslim. We are anti-terrorist. We are anti-ISI. We are anti-Pakistan government because they are using terrorism against India. We are against Lashkar-e-Toiba, Al-Qaeda. We are not against the Muslim. But what Congress is doing? They are making the appeasement for the terrorist. Terrorist is a terrorist, criminal is a criminal. As far as our law clearly indicates that. The terrorist or a criminal, both are, terrorist is a terrorist and criminal is a criminal. He is not belongs to any religion, caste and creed. But the Congress party is doing the vote bank politics. I am not sure whether at what time Kasab will get his punishment. I am not sure about it. There is a waiting list. In USA, the way in which they handle the issue of 11th September, you see how the way in which they handle the issue of Delhi. And in India, we are spending 23 crores on Kasab. What is going on in this country? When I was in Assam, in Guwahati, a lot of political party inviting the people from Bangladesh to come to the country. You come on. The red carpet was there. You come on. Register your vote and vote us. Even in our country, it is difficult for us to get the visa of some countries. And in our country, we are inviting the people from the other countries, the foreign nationals, only to getting the votes, to exploit the vote bank politics. Where we are going?
Now, if you look at this situation, now let me put it this way, your party is, the difficulty is that the minorities don't trust you, the backwards probably don't trust you because you are portrayed continuously as an anti-minority, anti-backward, etc. But on the other hand, Hindus also don't think that you are their champion. If the Hindus, your Hindutva and your ideology, if it is trusted by the large number of Hindus, then you should have been in power. Neither the Hindu trusts you, nor the non-Hindu, Muslim, Christian, backward and other minorities. Is this the difficulty for BJP?
From 1952, you observe the history of the Jana Sangh and the BJP. Now, presently we are ruling state in 9 states. We have 6 chief ministers, 2 deputy chief ministers. Now you just see, we have got 165 member of parliaments, hundreds of, even our strength is more than Congress party as the MLA is concerned. So we are the strong party, we are the principal opposition party. And the Congress is becoming powerful because their alliance partner in Tamil Nadu is getting more seats. Congress is powerful because they are getting particularly some good success in Andhra Pradesh. Now what my feeling is, Congress is also facing the problem. In the big state like Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, there is no relevance to Congress party. And now I feel that this is not only the politics between the two political parties. This is also the fight between the alliance partner also. Last time, because of the defeat of the Telugu Desam in Andhra Pradesh and ADMK in Tamil Nadu, that changed the picture, political scenario of the country. So still I feel that BJP with alliance with our NDA partner, definitely we will increase our strength. And this party from the history, you just taken from a history, we are facing a lot of defeats. But we are not only a political party which is only working for the power. Our strong feeling is that politics is an instrument of socio-economic reform. We want to strengthen our country, and we have an ideology of nationalism. We want to make this country strong, socially, economically, politically, educationally, resources point of view. We have a dream. Sukhi, Samruddha, Sampanna, Samarthashali or Shaktishali Hindustan. It's in the mind. It makes no difference whether we are in power or not in the power. We are not hungry for the power. We feel that the principle of national reconstruction, that is our base, and the politics of socio-economic reform is our inspiration. We will work hard. We will try to find out what are the reasons. We should penetrate in the area of minorities, backward community, the unorganized sector laborers and scheduled tribes, and now we are concentrating on this field. And from last months, 3 months, we are getting good response from scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, even from minority. Lot of minority people are very much attracted by the BJP. We are not anti-Muslim.
They are trusting you?
Yes,